Hi, my name is Lily Booth, and I'll be talking about the active versus passive voice on the SAT-ACT test. First, there's the active voice in this subject, where the subject performs the action. It not only makes writing concise and efficient, but it makes a fast-moving narrative and cleans up the sentence. For example, the dog chased the ball. In this sentence, the dog is the one performing the action on the ball, not the other way around where the ball is performing the action. Then there's the passive tense, which is when something else performs the action, besides the subject, as seen in the active voice. You can usually see a formula in these passive sentences. There's the linking verb, then an action verb, and then a prepositional phrase. You can see it in the example below. The ball was chased by the dog. The was is the linking verb, then the action verb is chased, and the prepositional phrase is by the dog. Unlike the first sentence that we saw with the active voice, the ball is the one performing the action and is in the first part of the sentence. Here's a few examples in SAT-ACT style questions. Grandeur and simple emotional appeal were already known to be the keys to the People's Musical Appreciation by Alexis. And what change should be made to the underlined sentence? A. No change. B. As Alexis already knew, the grandeur and the simple emotional appeal are the keys to the people's musical appreciation. Or C. Alexis already knew that the grandeur and simple emotional appeal were the keys to the people's musical appreciation. Or D. The keys to the people's musical appreciation, Alexis already knew that they were grandeur and simple emotional appeal. What do you think? If you said C, then you're correct. C is using the active voice, unlike the others. Here's another example. By boiling tap water for at least 15 minutes, the chlorine can be evaporated in order to make the water habitable for fish. Is it A, the chlorine can be evaporated, B, by evaporating the chlorine, C, they will evaporate the chlorine, D, you can evaporate the chlorine, or E, the chlorine can have been evaporated? If you chose D, then you are correct. Unlike the other choices, you, which is the subject of the sentence, is performing the action, which is the correct way to go about answering a question in this kind of grammar section on the SAT or ACT style test. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something during this presentation.